guys, welcome back to First Moss Buff TV. We're so glad you're here. Happy Valentine's Day. Side note, my favorite candy is M&M's, so if you want to bring me something for Valentine's Day, you can just come on up to the church and bring it on to me, right? But anyways, no, I'm just kidding. But happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're having a great day so far. Before we get started, don't forget that we have stuff on campus now at 9 and 10:30 on Sunday mornings and at 6:30 on Wednesday nights. So if you can't join us on campus, you can join us online, but we would love for you to join us on campus as well. So make sure you're coming and seeing us at church too. Now, today we're going to start off with a game. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to go find a handful of something small. So it could be chips, it could be cotton balls, it could be marbles, something small. Grab a handful of them and then meet me right back here. Okay, you got your thing, you got your handful of stuff. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is you're gonna have 30 seconds to make a big heart, then mess it up and make a big heart, then mess it up and make a big heart. So you're gonna try to get as many hearts done as possible in the 30 seconds. I think that I can do 5 hearts, so I wanna see if you can do 5 or more. Okay, ready, go. Did you get 5 or 6? How many did you get? Awesome. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to grab your stuff that you got and put it to the side because we're gonna stand up and worship. Now, we're doing a song called The Blessing, and I want you to really, really listen to the lyrics and try to think about what they actually mean, okay? So we're gonna sing a song, but I want you to really think about the lyrics while you're singing.
His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Amen.
great time of worship. Now, before we go any further, I want you to pause this video and go grab someone to watch with you because church was not meant to do alone, so you can even do church online together. So go grab someone and then meet us right back here. Okay, welcome back. I'm glad you grabbed somebody if you had somebody to watch with you. Now, I want you to answer these questions for me. So the first one is there someone you talk to every single day? Who is that person? Who is someone you talk to every single day? Say it really, really loud. Good. Now, I want you to say someone that you talk to every single day, but they don't live with you. So, is there someone you talk to every day that doesn't live with you? I want you to say it out loud. For me, it's Miss Jill because we're like best friends, and at some point every day we talk to each other. Even if it's for like 2 seconds, like a super quick text or something, we always talk to each other at least once a day. Now, I want you to think about those questions as we move on because you're gonna see why I asked you that, okay? Because we should be talking to someone else every single day.
Now, it is time for the Mouse Maze! Pick the color of the mouse that you want to win. Red, blue, yellow, or green. Ready, set, go!
Today we're learning about how we should talk to Jesus all the time. And so we asked some kids your age some questions. So the first question I asked my friends' kids is, when should you pray to God? So Micah, she's about 6, she's almost 7. She said anytime you want. So I think that's probably the correct answer, right? Now, another question I asked is, do you have to bow your head and close your eyes to pray every single time you pray? Now this one's tricky because we want you to do that, but I don't know the answer. So her kids, Demi is about 5, and she said, yes you do. So I want you to think about those questions as we go into our lessons because that second question might have tricked you up a little bit. So I want you to really pay attention to the Bible story today because we're gonna talk about talking to God or praying at all times.
Silly research. I don't care what makes water bubble like that. There's no time for research. It's the plutonium award I want.
Doctor, perhaps through research you will be able to achieve...
No, Flask. It won't be research. It'll be a great discovery and our invention that wins me the award. Why can't I win the award? If I could somehow get my genius out to some other scientists, then maybe I could win the award.
I hear that there are many scientists that attend the international conferences and conventions.
If I could somehow speak at one of those. No, if I could somehow speak at 3 of those. Yes, that's what I must do. Flask, where are the 3 biggest conventions held?
There is one in Paris, one in New York, and one in Tokyo.
Tokyo? Excellent! Those are all over the world! If I could speak at those three, it would be brilliant! Yes, people everywhere would know who I am! Yes!
However, they are all happening at the same time. Next weekend.
Oh, Gerard! A flaw in my otherwise genius plan to speak at those conferences, it would have to be like I was everywhere. That's it! I must find a way to be everywhere at once! There has to be a way to do it! Yes, it'll be fantastic!
But, Doctor, there is no way for a human being to be everywhere at once.
Flask, what do you know about being a human being? You're an android! And where are you anyway? What are you doing outside? Come inside and make yourself useful. Go and schedule me to speak at those three conferences. Go, now, hurry. Now I must find a way to make myself be able to be everywhere. It'll be great. How to do it, how to do it, how to do it. Oh, I know. Yes, here's what I do. I make myself really, really big. Yes, and then it would be like I could be everywhere at once. Yes, it'll be like there's a little part of me here, and a little part of me there, and a little part of me there, and a little part of me there. It's brilliant, yes! Not brilliant. No, because if I do that, then I'll be really, really huge, and I'll have to buy all new clothes because none of them will fit anymore. Wait, what if I'm not everywhere at once? What if it only seemed like I was everywhere at once? That's it. I will make myself really, really fast. And then I could travel to all three conferences at one time, and no one would know that it was actually just one me. Brilliant! Yes! Flash! Did you schedule me at the conferences like I asked?
Yes, Doctor. But
Excellent.
I believe that we
Blah,
should.
blah, 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 blah. I got no time for your android chit-chat. Now go, fix the transmorphic plasmic conductor thingy. Yes, go. I have a very important phone call to make. Yes, I do. Yes, here I go. Yes, now.
Hi, this is Martha with the Science Research Council. How may I direct your call?
Yes, hello, Martha. Yes, it is Dr. Petrie Oppenheimerstein.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Only talk with rhyme?
Martha, you listen to me. My name is Petrie Oppenheimerstein. Oppenheimerstein. Yes, I have an announcement I want you to give to the council. Yes, contact them and tell them to call me here in 5 minutes.
Oh, I'll get right on that for you.
Excellent. Oh, I'm such a genius. It is now time to do the genius dance of joy.
Doctor, what amazing discovery have you made?
Never mind. Here, take this chicken and put it in there between the two capacitors. Go, now, you. Put it in there. Yes, excellent. Yes, now I need for you to take this cleverly networked bunch of cables and wires and
Do
put
you
them
mean
in the
this
cloud.
tangle of old wires?
No, cleverly networked group of wires and cables and put them in the power supply. Here! Now, Flash, I need for you to take this equation and put it into the machine. There we go. Right there. Put it in there. It's brilliant, I say. Brilliant. Yes,
2 plus 3 equals 1. 4
too
plus
slow,
5
too slow.
equals
Here.
17.
Fast forward.
3 plus 1 equals 4,279,600. 1 plus 1 equals 4. 8 plus 1 equals 4 as well. The doctor is not very smart.
Normal speed.
1
Yes.
plus
Yes.
1
Yes.
equals
It's so close. It's so
nacho
close.
cheese.
Nacho cheese. Yes. Now, Flash, when I give you the signal, I want you to throw this switch, and I will become the fastest man in the world. Yes. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Yes. Okay. Flash, throw the switch. Switch. Yes, 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 yes! I have done it! I am now the fastest man in the world! Flask, stand back and prepare to be amazed by my new speed! I will appear before you in an instant. Here we go. Are you ready? Of course you are. Here we go! Oh no! Flask! Flask! Help me up! I think I've hurt myself! Yes, help me up! See? Wasn't that fast?
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I clearly saw you cross the room. You fell down. I had to help you up. It took 4.78 seconds.
No, it did not. Clearly you were not paying attention. Here, you wait a second, and I will do it again. Wait, right there. Woo! Woo! Ha! Ha! Woo! Ha! 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 There you go. Clearly the fastest man in the world. Oh, there's no possible way you can say that was not fast.
That was not fast.
No, the machine did not work. I'm so out of breath. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Perhaps you could just admit to the council
Silence!
Greetings, Dr. Oppenheimerstein. The council has just received word that you're going to be speaking at a few scientific conferences, and you're graciously going to give us a demonstration of your new achievement. We are all ready when you are.
Oh, yes, council member. Yes, allow me a few moments to make a few adjustments to my machine. Yes, of course. Okay, here's what we're going to do, Flask. I don't have to actually be really fast. I just have to seem like I'm really fast, which means that you need to be really slow.
Wait, Doctor, that would be
Excellent. Council members, as you can now clearly see, I am super fast. It allows me to be everywhere in the world at one time. I am so fast. Allow me to demonstrate. Yes, watch. Yes, and as you can see by my assistant Flask, who's moving at a normal speed, that I am very fast. So I believe a certain plutonium award is in order. Yes, of course.
First of all, Doctor, the only obvious thing here is that you've slowed down your assistant in order to make yourself seem faster. Secondly, human beings simply cannot be everywhere at once, and we were never meant to be. Only God can be everywhere at once. In the book of Jonah, in the Bible, there was a man who learned all about God being everywhere.
Jonah was a prophet, which means that God would speak to him and give him important messages to give to the people. One day, God spoke to Jonah and said,
"Go to the great city of Nineveh, announce my judgment against it, because I have seen how wicked its people are."
Now, most of the time when God gave an order, Jonah would go and deliver God's message. This time was different. Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh. So instead of doing what God wanted, Jonah tried to get away from God. He went to the port city of Joppa and got on a boat headed for Tarshish. Tarshish was the complete opposite direction of Nineveh, where God wanted Jonah to go. Jonah thought he could escape God, but God isn't someone you can escape from. God sent a powerful wind over the sea, and this wind caused a violent storm that threatened to break the ship apart. The sailors were terrified. They didn't know where the storm had come from, but Jonah knew. Jonah told the crew that he was the reason they were caught in the storm. He told them that he had tried to run away from God, and that the only way to stop the storm was to throw him overboard. The sailors didn't want to throw Jonah overboard, so instead they tried rowing as fast as they could toward the shore. But there was really no escaping the storm. Finally, praying for forgiveness, the sailors picked Jonah up and threw him into the stormy sea. Miraculously, the storm stopped and the sea was calm. Even though Jonah had been thrown into the ocean, far away from any land, this wasn't the end of Jonah's story. God sent a huge fish that came and swallowed Jonah, and Jonah was stuck inside the fish for 3 days and nights. While in the belly of the fish, Jonah prayed to God. He thanked God for sending the fish, and he promised to do what God wanted him to do. God had the fish spit Jonah out onto the shore. God spoke to Jonah again and told him to go to Nineveh. Jonah had been given a second chance, and this time he did what God wanted. He went to Nineveh and delivered God's message. Jonah shouted to the crowds,
40 days from now, Nineveh will be destroyed.
Everyone in Nineveh, even the king, believed Jonah's message. The city mourned and turned from their evil ways in hopes that God would show them mercy. When God saw the people had repented, he decided not to destroy the city. Just like Jonah, God gave the people of Nineveh a second chance. Jonah could not get away from God. No matter where Jonah went, God was there. He was there when he first gave Jonah the message. God was there with Jonah in the storm. God heard Jonah's prayer when he was trapped inside the fish. God was there when he spoke to Jonah on the shore. And God was there when Jonah brought God's message to the people of Nineveh. Jonah went all over the place, but no matter where he was, God was there too. There was never a time when God wasn't there, and there was never a time when he didn't hear Jonah's prayers.
Only God can be everywhere at once, Doctor. Once again, research would have been a better course of action for you. Please restore your assistant to normal speed.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course. You know, I was trying all along just to prove that God is the only one that could be everywhere. Yes, there you go, Flash. Woo! Woo! Yes! It was all part of my genius plan to prove that only God could be everywhere at once. I'm certain, Flash, that when the scientists at the conventions hear about this, they will be amazed. Yes, of course.
I am sure that the scientists already know that only God can be everywhere at once.
Science!
So today we learned about Jonah, and Jonah thought he could run away and hide from God, but we know that that's not true, right? God is everywhere all the time. And so we can remember that God is with us in every step, every moment, every day, so we can talk to him. And so today's main point goes right along with this, because if he's everywhere, we should talk to him, right? If we can trust that he's gonna be where he says he is, we should talk to him. And so I want you to take a look at the main point with me. God is with me everywhere. I should talk to him all the time. Now I want you to repeat after me. God is with me everywhere. I should talk to him all the time. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at our Bible verse for the day, and it's super easy. I feel like you can memorize it right now. It's 3 words. Never stop praying. So I want you to say that with me right now as loud as you can. Never stop praying. Very good. It's found in 1 Thessalonians, which is a big word, 5:17. So we're gonna say it one more time together as loud as possible. Ready? Never stop praying. Very good. Now, I need you to get honest with me for a second. So raise your hand if you feel like you could pray more. I know I could, right? A lot of times I feel like I can handle stuff on my own, or I need to talk to my friends about something, but I really should be praying about those things. And so raise your hand one more time if you feel like, hey, I could pray more. Good. Now, if you raised your hand, I want you to bow your head and close your eyes with me. We're going to ask God to help us talk to him more by praying. So let's pray. Dear God, I just pray right now that you just allow us to focus on you more and pray to you even more. Father, I pray right now that we just remember this lesson, remember that you are everywhere, that you're with us all the time, and we can trust that you're going to be with us. So Father, I pray right now that we just continue to seek you in prayer, and it's in your name I pray. Amen.
This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. This is my faith, this is my focus, all of my days. I know where my hope is, I'll live it loud, I'll shout the chorus, because I know, oh, you're always for us. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And even when it's hard for me to see, I will trust in you, I will believe. And keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. You are my only focus. I fix my eyes on you. On you, oh yeah. Woo! You ready? Come on, let's go. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere, oh. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, on you. Hands in the air, hands in the air. I know you're there, I know you're there. Anywhere. I fix my eyes on you, and keep on looking to you for where I'm going, knowing you go there too. I'll keep on looking to you. I'll fix my eyes on you. You are my only, you are my only focus. You are my focus. I fix my eyes on you.
Thank you so much for joining us on First Moss Bluff TV. We're so glad that you joined us today. I hope this lesson helped you remember that you can pray more and that we can pray all the time, and we should pray all the time. And so right now we have some discussion questions that are gonna come on the screen, and I want you to really answer them with your family and talk through them. They're called discussion questions because we talk through them, and that's going to help you take the lesson to a deeper level. We'll see you on First Moss Bluff TV next week, or on Wednesday or Sunday on our campus. We'll see you soon. Bye.